Okay, let's start. Thank you all. First of all, thank you for joining us on this webinar session with us and taking time out. My name is Adil. I'm a business manager in Muscat branch, and I'm going to be your host and your presenter for today. So we are going to discuss about Citizenship by Investment program, where we have some of the countries include in the Caribbean islands, which are British Commonwealth countries, and some of them are European countries. So further ado, let's start. So I'll tell you about us, about WWICS Immigration Company. We are the largest immigration group established since 1993, with around 32 offices around the world, and we have a track record of 100,000 successful clients. And of course, our team are qualified with licensed immigration practitioners, lawyers, financial advisors, investment consultants, and also ICCRC members as well. So our program is not limited to only investment category. We also deal with the skilled immigration as well as work visas, work permits, family sponsorship, visit visas, etc. And we have around more than 800 employees working with us from our different part of the world and our different offices across the globe. We have around 14 offices only in the GCC. And apart from citizenship and immigration services, of course, we deal in the diversity into real estate, hospitality, sports, healthcare, education sectors. And also we help you to choose the better program for you and your family to get settled. So why you should choose us? So as we are a team of professionals, we carefully understand what your needs are and your business needs. If it's a short-term or long-term goals, are you looking for only for the investment to expand your businesses, or you're looking for to settle along with your family members? And we advise you on the best suitable program we have. Our expertise often includes in terms of if you need a lawyer, we provide a lawyer, financial consultant, real estate developers. We ensure smooth process as all the concerns are taken care by us if anything is required. Also, as our presence across the world is another thing where you can easily reach to our doorsteps. So investment program categories in citizenship by investment. So this program allows an investor and his family to obtain a legal citizenship or a passport of a particular country, and when there is a significant amount of investment has been made. So in this significant amount of investment can be in the form of economic growth of the fund in terms of real estate, capital investments, and other depending on the requirement of the program or the country. So we assist you in terms of giving you a brief explanation about the program itself, the documents requirement, and about the portfolio of the country, etc., for you to take a better decision. We do offer residency by investment as well, as this allows the investor and his family to get residency permit in the countries. With doing some again significant investment in terms of government bonds, real estate, incorporating the company, and all contributes towards the economic growth of the country. And in terms of business immigration, we help the client and their family to establish a business, incorporate a business, start up a business, joint ventures, or buying an existing business, fulfilling the criteria of the job creation, etc., in terms of economic growth of the country. So why you should choose citizenship by investment? It's very simple, that citizenship can be availed without relocation and without denouncing the original nationality, as some of the countries, they offer dual nationality. And most of the countries, there is no stay condition. So by sitting here at your home, all you need to do is do certain type of investment and you can avail the citizenship of another country. They are very fast. It does not require any language test, as most of the people, they face this problem a lot. And it's an immediate visa-free access to almost 130 countries. Most of the passports are good in ranking, somewhere between 30 to 40, and which allows you to get a visa-free access to almost 130 countries across the world. Citizenship is for lifetime. and it can be given to your grandchildren's and afterwards, and it can be passed as to next generation. Tax advantages, most of the people are looking forward towards the tax advantages, as they have certain kind of properties, etc., incomes from across the globe. So this would be a better place, as there is no there is very minimum tax, and most of the tax are even exempted. Bank accounts can be opened anywhere across these countries. It's a very easy process. Simple documentations requirements is there. Second citizenship can be obtained in less than 6 months in most of the countries except Malta. Malta takes a little more time to get the citizenship. But other countries within 6 months, definitely you can get. It's a family security again, as you know, the world now, because of the COVID and some of the political issues, etc. It could be a better option for you to secure your family as well. So these are some of the countries which are offering direct citizenship by investment program. In Europe and Asia, there is Cyprus, Malta, Moldova, Montenegro, and Turkey. In British Commonwealth countries, as Commonwealth of Dominica, St. Kitts and Nevis, Grenada, St. Lucia, Antigua and Barbuda, and Vanuatu. And also one of the countries we are going to discuss in detail, so you will have an idea that these countries does not only offer you the only the citizenship, only the passport, but other benefits as well. So let's move to the next slide. So again, in our services in citizenship by investment, we help you to choose the right program, as most of the countries that offer citizenship comes with restriction on nationality. So some of the nationals, they are restricted to go for certain kind of citizenship. So we help them to find the best program for them where they can apply. We do obviously we do a background check before the case submission, so that we know that if any risk is involved or as such, so we can reduce it, and also that most of the successful cases we can consider, and we ensure your documents are prepared and submitted according to the guidelines which are provided by the country for the particular program, and we ensure that we follow your case regularly and each steps, and avoid any delays whichever occurs. And in case of real estate, we offer the best approved projects where there is a good return on the projects, and you can do your investment. So these are some of the European passport which can give you direct citizenship. So here you can see as Cyprus, it's an investment in real estate. The investment amount is around 2 million euros. Real estate contribution is 2 million euros into real estate and 150,000 euros into contribution. That is a non-refundable payment to the government. Passport ranking is 16. Visa-free access to almost 174 countries. Processing time is around 6 to 8 months. There is no physical stay requirement. Malta, it's a non-refundable contribution plus real estate plus government bonds. So it's 3 different segments. And contribution to the government is 650,000 euros, which is again non-refundable. Real estate is 350,000 euro, where you can purchase a real estate worth of 350,000 euro. Bonds, again, this can be refundable. There is a condition on it, 150,000 euros. Passport ranking is number 9 in the world. Visa-free access to almost 183 countries. And processing time is around 14 to 16 months, and no physical stay requirement. Moldova, again, it's a non-refundable contribution, non-refundable contribution. The investment amount is 100,000 for single applicant. And if it's a family of 2, family of 4, it depends, it varies. So minimum starting is 100,000, passport ranking is 49. 120 visa-free access countries, 5 to 6 months, and no physical stay requirement. Montenegro is similar to Cyprus. There is a non-refundable contribution plus real estate. Contribution to the government is 100,000 euros. Real estate would be 450,000 euros in developed areas or 250,000 in underdeveloped areas, means outskirt areas. Hello. Yeah. नहीं कुछ नहीं Nida, can you hear me? Hello. Can you hear me? Everyone, can you hear me? Is my voice audible to everyone? Okay, so I was okay. So I was here at European Passport. So I was discussing about the passport investment type and the investment amount and how much processing time it takes. So we'll come to the British Commonwealth and Turkish passport here. So countries include Saint Kitts and Nevis, where donation of the single applicant, again, it's a non-refundable, is 150,000. Real estate investment, which is 200,000 US dollars for 7 years, $400 for 5 years. These 7 years and 5 years is the amount, is the condition where you need to hold your real estate investment, and you can sell these funds, real estate investment, after 5 or 7 years. Passport ranking 26, visa free access to 156 countries, processing time is 55 to 6 months, and no minimum stay requirement. In Dominica, for single applicant, donation program is around 100,000 US dollars. Real estate investment again is 220,000 US dollars, 5 years condition. Passport ranking is 38. Visa free access to almost 140 countries. Processing time is 3 to 4 months. Again, no physical stay requirement. Antigua and Barbuda is the only country where there is a stay condition of 5 days in 5 years. Again, the donation for single applicant is 100,000 US dollars. Real estate investment starts with 200 to up to 400,000 US dollars. Passport ranking is 29 in the world. Visa free access to 151 countries. Processing time is 5 to 6 months. Grenada is single applicant is 150,000. It's a non-refundable payment, and real estate is 220,000 US dollars. And again, the condition is 5 years. Passport ranking is 35. Visa free access to 143 countries. Processing time is 5 to 6 months, and no physical stay requirement. Saint Lucia is 100,000 US dollars. Real estate investment is minimum 350,000 US dollars. Passport ranking is 33. Visa free access to 146 countries. Processing time is 6 to 7 months. And again, no physical stay requirement. So, sorry. So Vanuatu is again 130,000 is the donation amount for the single applicant. There is no real estate investment in Vanuatu. Passport ranking is 43. Visa free access to almost 130 countries. Processing time is about 2 to 3 months, and no physical stay requirement. Turkey is there is no donation program in Turkey. In real estate, there is a 250,000 US dollars is the minimum investment requirement, and to hold these shares or investment is for 3 years. After 3 years, you can resell. Passport ranking is 55, which gives you visa-free access to 111 countries. Processing time is around 5 to 7 months, and again, no physical stay requirement. The visa-free access, what we are talking about here is, except Turkey, all the other countries give you visa-free access to all the European countries, UK, Singapore, China, Hong Kong, Russia. Whereas Turkey does not allow visa-free access to European countries, but again, to obtain Schengen visa or European visa is quite easy on Turkish passport. So we are going to discuss in details about Grenada, which is one of the best running program for citizenship by investment. It is not, again, does not only offer the citizenship or the passport, it only also offers other benefits, which we will be discussing right now. So it's located across the Caribbean Sea. It's near to Central America, between South America and Central America. So its capital is St. George. Total area is around 348 square kilometer. Total population is around 107,000. GDP is good. Currency can be accepted USD as well over there. Official language is English. Again, visa-free travel access to 143 countries. Ranking of the passport is 35. So eligibility criteria for this program, as there is no language test required. Minimum applicant age is 18. Source of funds should be legal. There is no educational requirement as well. Dependent age can be up to 25, and parents can be included above 65 years. There is no serious health condition. There should be no serious health condition, and should not hold any criminal record against you. Some of the benefits of this program is that this citizenship is for life for the investor's spouse, children, parents, and siblings. Citizenship is passed down through generations. Applicants are not required to visit or reside in Grenada. As I said, there is no minimum stay requirement to obtain this citizenship. And this passport is issued within 90 to 120 days, 4 to 5 months maximum. It's a tax efficient jurisdiction. There are no taxes on income tax, etc., or global tax income. You can get a visa-free travel access to almost 140 countries, including UK, Russia, China, Schengen, European countries, and most British Commonwealth countries, South America as well. So this is the only passport which gives you visa-free access to China. If business owner, somebody is looking forward to get a visa-free access to China, they can go for this passport. Citizenship of Grenada are eligible to apply for the US E2 visa. We are going to discuss further into E2 visa, what E2 visa has to offer. This citizenship includes full residency status and right to work in Grenada. You can go and work in Grenada. You can get education over there. You have full rights. You are a citizen there. You are permitted to have a dual citizenship, and without any requirement to notify the applicant's home country. Exit option provide the ability to realize capital gain. As I was telling you, that in terms of real estate investment, one can sell their shares after 5 years. So the holding period is 5 years. So these are some of the world-class education benefits of obtaining a citizenship from Grenada. There is a university called St. George University of Grenada. It's a leading center of international education, highly ranked for medicines. Established in 1977, there are almost 140 country students studying there. It's listed in the WHO, World Health Organization as well. It's the #1 provider in the first year US medical residency for the last 10 years combined. It's the second large source of doctors for the entire US workforce. The US Accreditation Authority for Public Health Program, CEPH, has granted full accreditation to St. George universities. We'll talk about E2 visa. As the United States E2 visa gives you benefits that you are allowed to enter US and set up a business and move there with your family. Grenada is the only country which gives you access to and which has a treaty with US for E2 visa. E2 visa allows an investor to live and do business in US in exchange for a substantial investment inside the US. Minimum recommended amount is 250,000 USD, where you can start up a business or purchase a running business there. Samir, can you hear me now? Samir, is my voice audible to you now? What? Samir, can you hear me now? Hello. Yes. Samir, can you hear me now? Okay, okay, that's great. That's great. All right. Okay. All right. So I was explaining the benefits of E2 visa. Okay. So US E2 visa allows an investor to live and do business in the US in exchange for a substantial investment inside the US. Minimum recommended amount is 250,000 US dollars. Investment must be in an enterprise that the investor is able to develop and direct, and is at least 50% owned by the investor. 50% can be a green card holder or US citizen, or two partners can also apply together for this particular program if they both have the if both of them have the same passport with the E2 treaty with the US. So advantages of the E2 option includes that E2 visa can generally be obtained within 3 months' time. So one who is going to go for the citizenship for the Grenada, that will take 3 to 4 months, and then another 3 months they can obtain E2 visa with the US if somebody is planning to live in the US. Unlimited number of extensions. This visa is normally there for 5 years. It can be renewed unlimited number of times as long as you have a business running in the US. Investor spouse and dependent children under 21 years old may be included. Investor spouse can apply to work anywhere in the US. There is a free high school education till 12th standard for the kids who are going under E2 visa with their parents. And afterwards in the college, they are only allowed to pay in-state college tuition fee, not international fee. That fees will be subsidized. E2 can have the potential to be converted to EB5, which is a green card program, where it used to be 500,000 US dollars before, and now since November 2019, it has been increased to 900,000 US dollars. Investor and dependents may spend time in the US without being subject to the worldwide income tax. As you know that a green card holder or US citizen is allowed to pay the worldwide income tax, whereas under this visa, you are not allowed to pay that. So the process outline how the process works. So first, there is a program selection, signing up with us, and obviously before that there will be a thorough discussion regarding the program which is suitable for you and for your family. Thorough due diligence will be done from our attorney and also the concerned authorities. We'll prepare your file and we'll submit it to the authorities. Initially, we'll receive a pre-approval letter, and afterwards we'll file your citizenship application and we'll submit it to the authority. Once we receive the approval of in principle by the citizenship of by investment from the country, at that time we are required to do a full investment amount. So and afterwards we will receive the naturalization certificate, and afterwards we'll submit the documents for the passport application, where we'll require certain type of documents, photos, etc., signatures, and then we'll receive the passport. It's a very simple process. Again, I would like to mention certain points, that there is no educational requirement, no language requirement. It's simple. You just need to show the source of funds. You need to invest. There are different programs for this. There is a donation program as well as into real estate. One can invest into real estate. There are projects like 5-star hotel we currently have. It's a government approved project. One can invest in there. And after 5 years, you are allowed to take your money back or resell your shares to somebody else. And one can migrate to or get citizenship from these countries. So this is just for the reference that this is the costing of family of 4 for the real estate program. So as I said, that minimum investment for the real estate required is 220,000 US dollars. The government charges are 50,000 US dollars. Due diligence fees is 10,000, is going to be 5,000 per person. And as it's a family of 4, kids under 17 will not be included in the due diligence fees. So that's why it's 10,000 US dollar. Application fee is 1,500 per person. So total for the family of 4 is going to be 6,000. Processing fees will be 4,000 total, as 1,500 per person age 16 and over, and 500 per person under 16-year age. So this is going to be a total of 4,000. So and share registration fees is 8,800. Passport fees is going to be 100,000, total 250 per person. Oath of allegiance is going to be 20 per person. So for the family of 4, it's going to be total 80. And total cost for the family of 4 is going to be 299, 880,000 US dollars. There are additional government facilitation consultation fees applicable. Again, it will vary from family to family, and if you require personal quotations, we can definitely get in touch with you and offer you based on your size of the family. So that's it for now. Do you have any questions? So I'll take your questions one by one. So you can raise the question, you can unmute yourself, and if you have any questions, please. Any question, anyone? You can unmute yourself and you can ask. So I hope this presentation was informative for you, and thank you for joining us again. I hope there are no questions. So if any of you would like to get in touch with me, you can just send me a message on the WhatsApp. The details for the program will be shared with you, and I'll be there for your further assistance. Thank you so much for joining our webinar. Thank you. Have a nice day.